Yeah. Yeah.
Steve, the guys in the Stabicraft are already calling this the back crusher. What do you say?
We'll see. We'll see by the end of the day. That's it.
My name's Stephen Serra. I'm in the forklift game, work for Lindy Material Handling. I'm rolling in the 670 HT bar crusher, 330 hours, done a few Ks in it offshore as well. I'm here with a mate, Frank. He's my fishing partner most of the time. He comes, all the way from Sunbury to the peninsula, an hour drive, and 3 AM in the morning, and we're down at Carrum launching the boat.
Where do you start and where do you end? It's got everything on it. I don't think I could list how many things that thing's got on it.
It's got everything I need in it. Do a lot of overnighters and I guess, different styles of fishing.
Again, it was a bit disappointing about the lack of room in the space for a boat that was bigger than mine. It really, again, was like a two-person fishing boat. You had a lot of cabin, but for the guys that owned it, that's what they were looking for.
I haven't probably got the smallest deck out of all the boats, but comfort-wise, I'd say it's probably the most comfy boat here with the luxury items inside that everyone's been humming about the last few days.
A similar build to others in world. Quality was very good, finish was very good.
In the front there we've got a little 19-inch TV with a DVD player. Then coming back from there you've got the double bunks. It's decent size, you can sleep 2 people in there, no worries, it's all carpeted.
The internal fit out of this boat was better than anything else on this trip, that's for sure.
I like the idea with their cabin with the front opening window.
They're all, plenty of storage. I wanted to make sure that I had storage for all my tackle. I have everything in the boat, throw the rods in and hook it up and go. On the back of the boxes there, we've got the fridge, the Ingle fridge, which slides out. Sort of trips everyone out because they weren't expecting that to be in there. So that's there, and we opened up the fridge and pulled out some spaghetti and meatballs and threw them in the pie oven, which we've got on board. So we've been cooking up sausage rolls, paninis, meatballs, spaghetti. We've been eating like kings, I guess. And then back from there, you've got the bait station, which is pretty good, and the 200 Susie pushes it along nicely.
It tended to be a little bit arse heavy. The stern sat down a little bit. It didn't fly through the water like the Surtees. It tended to be a bit slow out of the hole, and because it was a little bit stern heavy, it tended to turn slower in the turns. It certainly wasn't as exciting a boat to throw into the turns and to handle. And not that you do that all the time, but there's plenty of times that you'll come down the face of a wave and you need to be able to straighten up quickly and pull out, and especially if you're going to run bars.
The boat had a different feel because it was much heavier than the Surtees.
When you came off the wave in the bar crusher, it was a bit drummy. I never felt any back pain or banging that was severe, but it certainly was drummier than the other boats.
The 670 weighs about 2.4. That's with fuel and gear. I'm running a long range tank, so 280 litres, 270 litres in there. And I guess with all the extras, it's a pretty heavy boat for its size in an alloy boat. Running the Easy Tow trailer, awesome trailer. I had the Gull one before on my previous boat. Tracks behind the car real nicely, so you can barely tell it's behind the car. And driving up on and off the trailer, you can sort of come in on an angle and make a meal of it, and you just sit there and just let it straighten up. The towing thing's a big thing as well. You 10-hour drive, and the fuel consumption with something 3.5 tonne compared to say 2.5. It's a big difference.
So which boat would I buy if I didn't have the Stabie? I'd probably select the bar crusher. I think it was incredibly well fitted out by the boys. They've got a lot of gear on it.
You probably can't go past the bar crusher. It's absolute awesome machine. All the bells and whistles on that.
But I guess plate boats, probably I'd say in the last 8 to 10 years have definitely come a long way. They've improved, and there'd be a lot of aluminium boats out there that would probably outperform some fiberglass boats as well.